Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing the game Backpack Battles. This is the demo of the game. You can play this for free. Just look it up on the Steam store. The full game releases in April, and I would suggest picking the game up. It is quite fun. It's quite addictive. Today we're going to be playing the Reaper. I'm at Platinum 50 ranking. I believe the ranking, the top ranking is 100. I'm 50. I got 50 more to go. We're going to play the Reaper class. We're going to hit new rank game. We're going to be playing the Grave Digger build that I've come up with. All right, so let's getting a healing potion off the bat might be helpful. We'll go. I need the fry pan because you need to take the pan and merge it with the staff or the broom, and that merges into a shovel. So we'll go to the next we'll go to the first opponent. This should be easy enough. We're running two weapons. They're not running any. Here we go. So now that's gonna merge. All right, what we're gonna need is another shovel. Because what's nice about the build is, the Grave Digger build, is if you go with two shovels, that means you're going to get free items, 2 free items, every time a round starts. So we're going to go to the next round now. Next opponent. Yeah, we're using a lot of stamina. Just the nature of running both those. So this was the free item that I got from the shovel this round. It's the stone. What's nice about it, you can keep it to use it, or you can just sell it. What that does is it gives you a free pull on the one-armed bandit here, because again, the store is, you don't know what you're gonna get, so it becomes a gamble, and we need to get another shovel or another broom to create the next shovel. Alright, so while we're here, we might as well get the garlic. Garlic is always... I like to run in this build at least 4 garlics. And I think we've got 7 left. Might as well get some more bag space. And let's hit go to the next opponent. This is going to be very heavy on stamina. It's just that pan, geez, it's got a 2. And the shovel's only a 1.7. So normally this seems to be the case when doing this build, is I don't do well on the first couple rounds. Getting the banana in my inventory is key because that relieves or regenerates my stamina, and it also heals me for 4. So I get every 5 seconds I get a heal, and I get my stamina returned by running the banana. Alright, gonna pull the one-armed bandit and see what we've got here. Alright, this bag here will be good for us. Let's put it here. You see this fancy pack, or fanny pack? It is, it triggers 10% faster the items that are slotted into it. So if I bring the shovels up, now they're gonna fire, they got a normal cooldown at 2.4 seconds. So let's just hit start here, and then you won't know until the battle starts because the bag needs to activate, and then you look at the, so they're at 2.18 seconds now. So they're quicker when it comes to, so you're gonna use your stamina quicker because they're firing quicker. But we need to get a couple more bananas in our inventory is what we need to do. So again, we got another stone. We got the charcoal. I'm going to sell all this because these are the things the shovels are digging up for free. And you can just sell them for gold. All right, more bag space is always good. There's nothing here that I want. All right, so there's the banana. That's what we're looking for. Because that stamina regen is kind of key, and like I was saying is I like to try to run enough garlic, because the garlic gives you 3 armor every 4 seconds. So that's so now I got 2 of them, so every 4 seconds that's 6 points I can mitigate. Okay, so let's just go to the next opponent. So they've got only 1 weapon. They got a lot of healing though. And they're adding a lot more buffs or debuffs than I'm applying. That pineapple really helps that person had. Okay, so it's time to add another weapon to the build at this time. A potion belt wouldn't be helpful. It's on sale, so I'll put the potion over there, giving me more room in my inventory. All right, here's another potion. I'll take that. That leaves me with 4. I'll take this mushroom. All right, so this could probably be, let me just tweak this bag a little bit. Let's just pull this stuff down, because I think I want to maximize. I wasn't putting enough ticks out. In the coffin, every time something activates in the coffin, the coffin puts a poison tick on my opponent. And actually the garlic is the lowest speed item. So the garlic is every 4 seconds, but then this bag will well, actually the shovels are going to be the fastest. But I think getting the garlic, getting that armor value quicker is going to be more helpful to me. I'm going to move this bag to this side. So now, as you can see, I'm kind of making sure that everything that's touching the coffin. So now I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 items now firing in that coffin. So now I've got to get the bananas back in, and how I do that with its current setup, I might have to just take away that sword. Oh geez, probably take away the sword for now, just to get that healing going. And then I move this. Yeah, that won't help me. Let me move this here, and then I can move this here. I can move this over here. I need those bananas for now. All right, so we're good to go. We'll add that sword back into the backpack next future rounds. Still need to get at least 1 more banana to make the stamina flow well with 3 weapons. I mean, that's the thing with the stamina is. So now I'm adding the debuffs more appropriate. So I got 18, 20 debuffs at this point, 23, 24. That's working very well. All right, here's another one of those packs that increases the speed. So I'm going to pull these down. I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to put that bag here so that these shovels fire quicker. And put this here. And the sword can now be placed back in the... So what I need is a banana. I need bag space or a banana is what I'm looking for. Hey, we'll take that. All right, so we can, let's see here. We could put this here. Get that in there. And then move this back to here. All right, so that's all firing well. Okay, so I need bag space or I need a banana. Okay, bag space is what we needed. We can sell this. We can sell this. We can sell that. It gives me 4. That allows me to buy. That's what's nice about the shovel dumping things in. Now I can buy this corrupted, corrupted crystal. Enhances the weapon. If I slot it in the weapon, 30%. If they're below 30% health, I deal 50% more damage. My stamina usage is very high, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that sword back out. only because I don't think I've got enough bananas to pull it off. All right, let's just, we got to get a few more bananas in the inventory because it just helps with the stamina loss. And our stamina base number is only 5. Wow, what's going on here? How am I taking so much damage? Well, doing very well there. All right, at this point, that's when we want to take the Hex Blade. I find that does the most damage. And you've got to have it in a way that it overlaps both the weapons that you're using, or at least all weapons that you're using. So if I put it here, see how this blade is now starred to those 2 shovels? And on debuffs that I add, I get 1% accuracy and I get 1% crit. So it works with the debuffs that I'm sending to the player. All right, I need a banana or I need more bag space. All right, banana for the win. Okay, I need a banana. There it is, right there. All right. Okay, so I don't think we can put this sword in yet. Let's put that in. Let's move this gem because that's what the shovels dug up. Having the shovels really dig up that those free items so that you can sell them is kind of nice. So I should be able to get that in there now, but that is not covering that. Let me see here. Can I do? What if I did this and move that down there? Move the banana here. Move this here. And then I would have to move these to here. I'd have to move these to here for now. Move this here. Move this here. Because that's covering that weapon now. But I would need a 1 slot item to go here. Like a blueberry. For now, I guess I'll just move it there. All right, let's see how this does. We should have enough stamina now with the refresh of the banana. It's giving me it's giving me 3 return. No, it's giving me 3 return on the stamina every 4 seconds. All right, so the pineapples are good. Those are pretty convenient because it gives you heal for 3 every 4 seconds, like the banana. But in this case, it's also giving you 1 of the spikes, so that buffs you. All right, so we need more bag space. All right, here's some more potion space. Put those potions up here. What do we've got here? We could get this for 4 by selling one of these. I'll sell this. I'll move this down here. I'll pair it with the crystal. So then I can, the helmet reduces damage taken by 25% for 3 seconds. And then it's got a 15 chance to prevent a hit from being critical. And it's got a 15 chance to prevent from being stunned. But then you can merge it with the corrupted crystal. So it'll become something different next round. Okay, so that merged together, becoming the Cap of Discomfort. Reduce damage taken by 25% for 5 seconds. Opponent gains buff, 15% chance to nullify it. So if opponent gets a buff, this helmet has a 15% chance to not let it happen. Your opponent's healing is reduced by 30%. So that's pretty crazy what that can do. All right, so I'm going to move this over here. I'll put it right here. And I'm going to move this to here. That would cause the pineapple to fire faster, 10%. I'll put the garlic there so that fires faster. And I don't have anything that this can merge with this sword here. So we will put this in. I might have to either move the sword or move the... Okay, it looks like I'll have to move the banana. I can move the banana over here. So this crystal or this mana orb will merge with this sword to make it a better type of sword. All right, so we've got 5 points left. Oh, we want this red crystal, and we'll put that in the shovel. All right, that's looking good. Let's go on to the next one. Another banana will probably be helpful soon. That's just, I think that will help us out. This person we're playing against here has a lot of buffs stacked. All right. Okay, so this blade became the Mana Thirst. On hit, you gain one of the water drops, which I think is mana drops. And then 20 mana drops, you cash those in and you steal 12 life and then increase your vampiric by 1. All right. So there's that extra banana that I was looking for. So we're gonna have to pull the one-armed bandit here, hope for bag space, which we did get. All right, so now what we want to do is get this book. So let's sell the sand, let's sell this. That gives this for the book. Now we want that book in a slot where it's gonna be quicker. So the fanny pack is where you want to put it. The Book of Light gives you every 2 seconds. It cleanses you 1 blind and heals you for 6. So realistically, it'd be better to have in the coffin, because if that's firing at 2.5 seconds and then the increase, so the coffin will make it go quicker. All right, so I've got the blueberry. I'll put the blueberry in. The blueberries, you gain 1 every 3.5 seconds. You gain 1 of the water or the mana drops. And you can convert 10 of them into the Lucky Charms thing. But this will work with the sword, because this is going to gain them the water drops or the mana drops. So will the blueberries. So that's pretty convenient that we got both those kind of working in conjunction with each other. So this is where the battles get kind of hard. They get really difficult. Because we're towards the end of the rounds. All right. So at this point, we've got to decide... Oh, wow, we got 2 blueberries that time around. Nice. At this time, do we want to cash in one of these shovels for a better weapon? And the better of these weapons, I think, is this fancy fencing rapier. It's 10 to 16 damage. This one's only 5 to 9, but you can convert this one into a dark saber. But for now, I'm just gonna put it here, and I'm gonna sell the shovel, one of the shovels. Yeah, unfortunately, the gravedigger had to give up one of his shovels, but that's fine. All right, let's pull the bandit, the one-armed bandit, hope for bag space. We've got it. We gotta sell the blueberry to afford it. Again, that blueberry was free because one of the shovels dug it up. All right, there we go. That's as best as we're gonna get right there. So that rapier should do more damage now for us. It should be really pushing out the damage. Come on, Tarkus, you got this. No, what? Oh, all right. They had a lot of debuffs go on those carrots. Oh wow, this sword's pretty good too. So it's time to give up the shovel because this came up. So no more free items. That's going to be the end of the free items. All Okay, so we can't afford anything there. Well, we can afford this bell. I don't have okay, so I can get yeah, that's not gonna help me. We'll pull one more time. Yep, these are what's gonna, this is what I gotta need. All right, so let's put this. Okay, so can I get a double up? I can't do that. I can do that. Let me just put this here. Let's move this. Let's move this down. Let's double up that bag, that fancy bag. Well, to give this sword a faster recharge because it's doubled up on. Then move this here. Get the banana here. And then I've got this open spot where I can bring that down just to get the maximum recharge value. So now this sword here, because it's in overlapping two bags, is getting a 20% increase. Yeah, I should rip through the armor, this opponent's armor, like butter now, because I'm just using some uber weapons. Okay, so we gotta go one more round. Hopefully, the last round is usually the hardest. It really is. Okay, I think that that does it. We'll hope for the best. Cross our fingers. Hopefully the Gravedigger gets it. Yeah, this last opponent is always, you always get paired with like an opponent that is got a pretty good inventory. But we won. So right now I can either take my 12 ranking, my increased ranking, or I can gamble it for a minimum of 3 to a maximum of 21, and I'm going to gamble it. So it puts us in more rounds. All right, bag space. So right now what we want to do is see what items are going to enhance our build. And really I think what we're looking for is healing. This potion will be okay, because this potion would allow for a debuff right off the bat. So that when this potion here is basically poison. So I poison them for 3. When I drink it, I poison myself for 1, and then I poison them for 3. Oh wow. Yeah, I wasn't gonna win that one. That guy had like two dragons, and I didn't have any dragons, and I haven't had a dragon come up at all. Well, I think I had 1 dragon egg come up. Well, unless you can get those on a deal, it's really hard to justify them. Oh, here's a book here. So we need 1 point to buy that book, and I will sell this to get it. All right, so we need to put this book in a slot where there's a faster right there. I want to move this to here. All right, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this so I can buy this. All right, let's see how well this does, because right now it's just fine-tuning. Oh wow, this person's got a crap load of armor. 500 armor. That's crazy town, huh? Wow, that's a lot of armor. A lot of, I mean, I've gone through 200. That's crazy. All right, so we lost that. So the gamble didn't work out because we only got 4 to our ranking total. But yeah, I mean, how do you compete against nonsense like that person built? I mean, that seems like ridiculous. But that's really it, folks. I mean, you're going to gain in ranking. I mean, it all comes down to, do you gamble it and you try for the harder end or not? But that is my build. I call it the Gravedigger build. It really requires 2 shovels to start off with to get the free items, so that it's just a cash increase. If you don't end up using the items, you can just sell them. And sometimes you get an item that drops down that gives you 2 gold when you sell them. So that's it in a nutshell. That's the game. That's the Gravedigger. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.